8 knockouts, 7 submissions, 2 decisions. Is Joanderson Brito any good? As I mentioned in my previous video about Lerone Murphy, the featherweight division has always had a low finish rate. The few that keep it interesting are the madmen like Joanderson Brito. With him, what you see is what you get, a finishing machine. A deadly first round that not many of his opponents have managed to survive. A hard hitter and neck snatcher. Let's take a look at the finer details behind Brito's finishing ways. Let's take a look at fight style, strengths, weaknesses, UFC career, to come to our verdict. Joanderson Brito, DPS. A raging bull with sneaky good fight IQ. Coming out of Shoot to Box Wow Emilio, he trains and coaches Maliquazel Costa, another featherweight prospect, but with a bit of a different striking style. Where Brito crashes in and bombs away, Costa glides around and spears you with kicks. I think they make a great team, honestly. Strengths: heavy-handed, great choke series, and aggressive. Weaknesses: bad pacing, forces the finish. Brito's best performance is against Diego Lopez. He's one of the only featherweights beside Movsar Evloev to lay claim to a win over Diego Lopez, who challenges the champion real soon. I believe that's next week. Please, Volk, don't let this be the end. Both these guys fought on Dana White Contender Series and put on a high-paced barn burner. They both hurt each other, but it was Brito's physicality which saw him get ahead. I loved his takedowns in this fight. Most fun fight, Jonathan Pearce. Now, the Jonathan Pearce fight, this was comedy gold, which we never really get to see inside the UFC cage. Like, once in a while we'll have a funny moment, but this was probably one of the funniest moments of the year. To bring you up to speed, Jonathan Pearce was grappling Brito real well and even talking smack while in top position. Brito ate it all up, reversed position, and then snatched up a ninja choke on the mouthy Pearce. He then proceeded to take his shorts off in celebration. What a guy. Taking a page right out of the book of Derek Lewis. Let's take a look at some notable wins and losses here. Let's get into the Diego Lopez fight a little bit further, because even though he lost, he rose up to a title fight. And here Brito is on the apex, still searching for a ranking spot. Career trajectory is a crazy thing, and it all lies in the matchups. But Brito did well getting his takedowns, out-muscling Diego, and brawling effectively. Against Chepe Mariscal, a cardio demon of a mixed martial artist, he got it done early and easily, knocking out Mariscal cold on a regional show. This is a rematch I would love to see because Chepe's found himself in the UFC and on quite the win streak. And I believe he's earned himself a fighter in the top 15, so if Brito gets this win, maybe we book that rematch? But in this fight, Brito showed the best way to handle suffocating pressure fighters. Use your timing and power to hurt them badly and seek a finish as quickly as you can, before they can press on you, drain your cardio, and sap you out. Now let's take a look at his losses. Let's start with the most recent, which was William Gomis, a French striker. A fight where Gomis showcased incredible evasiveness and footwork to stay out of danger. Brito crashed forward for 15 minutes and landed takedowns, but Gomis wasn't going anywhere. He avoided the big power and landed back consistently, and the judges ended up siding with him. Brito showed that he's pretty finish reliant. He chucks bombs instead of playing a good points game with long-rangey kicks or an effective jab. His UFC debut he dropped to Bill Algeo. He had to learn a big lesson here against a taller, longer duelist with great BJJ. Brito got his early takedown, got to the back, but then couldn't find the rear naked choke and got reversed. From here on out, he couldn't find the control he was looking for or the big punches as Algeo slid back and moved laterally. He does struggle with this style. He's great at winning collisions, but not so great at tracking down an opponent who has capable defense and footwork. Strike accuracy, 50%. You know this is indicative of someone who has a lot of success landing in the first half of the fight, but falls off in the later half. Strikes landed per minute is 3, this is good. Strikes absorbed per minute, 2.7. This is nice and low. Takedown average of 3. You'd love to see just how aggressive Brito is willing to go, but this could explain why he starts to slow down fairly early. Submission average, 0.95. We'll call it 1. Brito is a very capable submission artist. I don't believe this stat paints a clear picture of his skills. Takedown accuracy, 68%. As we know, he burns hot in that first round getting his takedowns. Strike defense, 45%. Not great. Takedown defense, 73%. This is good, but we haven't seen Brito face a real wrestler just yet. Knockdown average, 0.25. This feels wrong. Average fight time, just 7 minutes 55 seconds. This is dead on with how Brito operates. And this is how Joanderson Brito is most likely to win a fight. Almost exclusively by round 1 or round 2 finish. Other methods are possible, but his approach is consistent with that of a first round finisher. I fail to see him making any real big adjustments after the Algeo loss, and we'll see if he makes any improvements after the most recent Gomes loss. Joanderson Brito may not reach the champion with his raw, aggressive style, but that doesn't mean I won't watch him. He's a guy you can count on to show up and try his best just to catch a body. And the sport needs more fighters who live by this Robbie Lawler-esque code. To hell with the points. Let me try and track you down and put you out cold. Joanderson Brito is B tier. As always, take care of yourself, subscribe, and comment who you want me to break down next. MMA makes no fucking sense, but I'm out here trying to put it all together. Until next time.